Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising, and it's the weekly reading for the week of June 17 to 23. Your cards this week, Virgo, energies leaving, completing or transitioning. You have the Two of Wands. Focus energies this week, you have the Page of Wands and the Seven of Wands, and you have the Seven of Wands again coming in towards the end of the week. So it really is a bit of a wand fest here for you this week. Here, Virgo. So, wands, it's all about that sort of fiery energy, that energy of, inspiration, spirituality. I feel like this is you, going through something that you're really sort of wanting to get back to your sense of self, getting back to your sense of fire, getting back to your path. Now, last week, Virgo, you had the same card, Two of Wands, in the same position, and you also did have some. You had some very heavy cards this week. Last week, actually, you had the Devil and the Tower, so it looked like a situation was coming to a head. And I think what we're seeing this week is some remnants of that situation. So Two of Wands, they call it the life review card. You have been, contemplating this change for a while, and you've been contemplating your future and wondering which direction to go in. So it's likely if you have just gone through quite a big upheaval or a chaotic experience, it's natural that you'll be feeling in this energy. The Two of Wands sees a person who he has the whole world in his hands. It's almost like having, the world is your oyster. You could choose to go anywhere. You could choose to do anything. But the question is, are you ready to release the past and step beyond your comfort zone in order to get to those greener pastures that await? We've got the wand of the future here, and I feel like you do have that hand on the wand of the future. You've decided to, reach out and grasp it and take it into your possession. So I really think this is the first steps of you saying, okay, well, I'm going to turn away from the past just tentatively. I'm going to grab onto this wand of the future, and I'm in a place where I'm just building the energy, building the courage to be able to take that step beyond my castle, beyond my safety zone. And I think that's the energy that you've been in, Virgo. So this week we have the Page of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and drew another card for the position of the Page of Wands, and we have the Three of Cups. There's a few meanings here, Virgo. I'm going to call the first one for what it is. The first reading of this combination is, I feel that for some of you, the situation that you have come out of and you've been working through involved third-party energy and discovering that. So I feel like it wasn't you in the third-party situation, but I feel like you could have discovered that potentially your partner was in a third-party situation. And that could be why, you've sort of been in that energy of the Tower moment last week. Now, the Page of Wands is about discovery and growth. The other reading of this combination is that after the, sort of heavy duty, that energy that some of you have been in, and you're now in this kind of life review sort of session, that you're now ready for expansion. You're now ready for growth, and you're now ready to take on new adventures. You're ready for happiness. You're ready for celebrating with friends and family. Perhaps you're ready to go on an adventure with a group of friends. You might actually be traveling to a location with them for a celebration. So that's a really beautiful energy. And, the message with the Page of Wands is that this is a person that can find growth in even the most barren of places. So I think what it's saying is, like, although you've gone through a hard situation where you may have literally felt like you were walking the deserts, you might have been in quite a place of, an emotionally barren place where, your previous situation wasn't giving you the love, the emotional fulfillment, or, what you needed. However, now, even out of that situation, you have received growth. And now it's like your new opportunities are starting to sprout for you. And sometimes it's through going through that hardship that, you actually realize, well, I've actually come out of it a stronger, better person. And now I know how to find growth in the most barren places. So it's, it's about coming into a place of being quite powerful and realizing that, you've built that resilience through going through that situation. So now I think you're ready for adventures. You're ready for more happiness and celebration. You know, you're ready to create something new. You know, it's number 3 here. It's the number of creation, creating a new path, creating a new journey, creating a new adventure for yourself after a period of hard times. Now we have that clarified here with the 7 of Wands from the Star Child Tarot deck. You also have that coming in towards the end of the week. So the 7 of Wands is, you know, it's the card of warrior spirit. So I think what it means is that it's not easy for you, it hasn't been easy for you, and when you're trying to carve out a new path, that's not easy either. You know, it's likely that you will feel a sense of inner challenge as you're trying to do that. But with that 7 of Wands, it tells me that you have the inner strength that you need to. You're regaining your energy. You're back in your warrior spirit. So I think you'll be fine, and you'll find what you need, the resources within yourself this week. So towards the end of the week, same energy there with that 7 of Wands. I drew a second card for the position, and I got the 5 of Cups. So it's likely that if you have been through, you know, a tricky situation, you know, where you have had a major tower moment that you've been coming out of, there is a sense of grief that surrounds that. Now, you can see there the character shrouded in black, focusing on those 3 overturned cups. So I think the message here is to, although you've been through hard situations, to not dwell and focus on what you feel like you've lost, you know, the emotions that you felt spilled over, you know, all those things that you feel like you're not able to replace. You might think, oh, I'm never going to find another situation, job, love, partnership, friendship, or like whatever the situation you moved away from. But, you know, with the 5 of Cups, there's that reminder that if you were to just turn around, if you were just to see things from another perspective, if you were just to stop focusing on the past and your losses, that there's always new opportunities waiting to come in. You know, 2 beautifully perfect cups, you know, standing upright. You could just turn around and grab one of those at any moment. The 5 of Cups also tells you that there is a path opening up to back to safety, back to your retreat. You know, you see here there's actually a bridge crossing the water representing, you know, the emotional turbulence that you've been through. So this is like an offering of a bridge for you now to be able to rise above and span those emotions, to cross them back into your place of refuge, back to your sanctuary. This is you coming back and moving away from those harder emotional times back into a place of inner protection where you can heal. And with that 7 of Wands, which is actually, you know, some people look at this card and think, oh, it looks very, you know, like sort of fighting and that sort of thing. But 7 of Wands is really about that warrior spirit. It's about rising up. It means that, you know, you will be able to face the challenges that come at you, you know. You've got the warrior spirit, you're a fighter this week, and you will get through these harder emotional feelings. And just know that there are opportunities, perfectly new opportunities waiting to come in for you. So Virgo, very interesting energy here. I think there's it is definitely a life review situation coming through for you. But I think what it's really saying is if you are ready to move on, if you're ready to explore the future, if you're ready to expand your horizons and leave the past in the past, not only is all the opportunity and potential open to you, but you also have new opportunities with that 5 of Cups that are waiting to come in for you. Just meet any challenges this week with your warrior spirit. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Keep in mind it is a general reading. It won't resonate with every Virgo out there, and we'll see you for another reading next week.